Alright, back with this new Doom Eternal playthrough on level 4, which is my favorite of the Doom Eternal base game. Maybe tied with either Terrace Nabad or Mars Core, but I think that might also just be master level bias. I think part of the reason I wanted a master level on this portion of the game is just imagine starting here, you're starting on the train, and it's just a huge combat arena. Similar to the Taras Nabad, like a first open area where it's just a pretty long arena. Just starting the Doom Hunter base with a long arena would just be fun. Plus, maybe the idea of having a powered up boss in a master level, so like a stronger version of the Doom Hunter bosses. I don't know. I just think it would be fun. I think it would be good. And I know that there's mod support, but I could probably get it to work on my laptop, but I can't get it to work on my Steam Deck. And that's mostly where I play Doom Eternal on my Steam Deck or my Xbox. The playthrough you're watching right now is on my Xbox, but I also like just taking Doom Eternal on the go with me. And I do have it on the Switch, but it is not the same. It is not the same compared to a Steam Deck. And it's so funny because I just recently went back to Doom Eternal on the Switch just for the novelty and just to try it, and it's so different now that I've had the experience with Doom Eternal on the Steam Deck. Maybe it performs better on Switch too, but from what I've seen, not really. But I don't think a Switch 2 is really worth it right now. I'm going to stay away till it has a much bigger library, or when the next Monster Hunter game comes out. Because I'm assuming the next Monster Hunter game, it's going to be a portable title, and I'm assuming it'll be on Switch 2. And I'll definitely want to play that. I think the best part of this level is I'm just going to be collecting extra lives, but there's not as many extra lives in this level as I thought there were. I think there's like 4 total, I want to say. There might be more, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might have forgotten one when I went through this level before. It is what it is. It is what it is. But after I'm done with this level, I am definitely going to get some Sentinel Crystal upgrades on the Doomslayer's base of operations. I forgot what it was called. I honestly forgot what it was called. What is the Doom Hunter's base called? Not Doom Hunter's base, the Doomslayer's base. What is it called? I don't know. I don't remember. I feel like I want to say it has Fortress in the name. The Floating Fortress. I don't know. Time for the first introduction of the Pinky. And I fail miserably to shoot him in the back. This is just another great arena for a master level. Just have a bunch of stuff coming at you. Also, because it is the Doom Hunter base, I feel like it should have Doom Hunters everywhere. And so like all of the big encounters, it would just be like Doom Hunter, Doom Hunter, Doom Hunter, Doom Hunter. Just over and over again. I feel like now, because I'm playing Doom Eternal again, once I go back to the Dark Ages, I'm gonna have to relearn how to play the game again. I'm also gonna have to figure out where all the secrets are again, which is lovely, but it'll be fine. I need to eventually, the Dark Ages secrets will become muscle memory to me, but right now they are not. I was gonna hit that pinky and then I fell. I will say the one thing I'm not the biggest fan of in this game is anytime you remotely slide on geometry, it stops you. The game starts to like stutter a bit, and I don't like that. I think it's unintentional, but if I just like walk onto a wall and I just stick there for a little bit, I don't know if it's so much that the game stutters or that I feel like I get stuck on the geometry. I'm not 100% sure. I miss having 5 shots, but at the same time I also forgot I had 5 shots with the fully upgraded shotgun. By the end of this level, I will have a fully upgraded super shotgun. It's very easy to bypass the master, like the master challenge on the Doom Hunter boss fight. There's probably some other weapon challenges you can do on that Doom Hunter boss fight, but the one that I'm most used to is the super shotgun. I think it's also just because it's the weapon and the master mod that I most rely on. I keep trying to lock onto the Mancubus, and it's like, no, you want to lock onto the soldier that's much farther away. It's a bug. I want to blame it on the game, even though I can still do it. I think another thing I love about glory kills, regardless of their inclusion in the Dark Ages, is the fear you see on their face when you are engaging in the glory kill. They are afraid. They are terrified. And it's because your legend as the Slayer is already solidified in their history books. So that fear is cemented into their mind. And I don't really know if in the Dark Ages when you engage in the glory kills, it has if the demons look afraid. And I do think they actually do look afraid. I think a good example is the Titan at the end of the first Titan level. I'm almost positive when you like pick him up, he's terrified, and then you Spartan kick him into a pit below, which is deserved. See, I walked close to that table and I just slowed down. I just started walking in slow motion. That's kind of what I mean by the touching the geometry thing. I touched that table just barely, and I started walking in super slow motion. This puzzle right here should not have confused me as much as it did when I started it. When I first started playing Doom Eternal. It wasn't that it was confusing to me. I knew what I had to do. I just kept waiting too long. And I kept falling and having to start over. It was embarrassing, to say the least. Trying to get that mastery as soon as possible. I do sound effects too. I'd be doing sound effects. Is it necessary? Absolutely not. But it's fun, so I do them. I will make sound effects when I'm playing a video game and when I die in a video game. I think it's a meme where the meme goes, men become grade A voice actors when they're dying in a video game. And I think it is absolutely true. I have seen and heard some crazy screams in like horror video games when someone's dying, but it's also just so funny, and it's even funnier with proximity chat, the proximity audio. Like you hear someone scream and then it just it just cuts out, or it just goes like silent. It's so funny. I am about to lose a life here, and I am still mad about it. Yes, this video is pre-recorded, and it drained so fast. I touched that fire, and I was so disappointed because I just died, not even from a demon, but from an obstacle in the game. That is kind of embarrassing, and I did it. But you know, it is what it is. It's fine. I forgot to mention, I guess that's technically the first carcass of the game. They will be showing up a lot more from here on out. Although I don't really mind the carcasses that much. I don't like their ground attack, but I don't like that attack in this game at all, just in general. I finally have Chrono Strike. I thought I had it in the previous levels, but I forgot I did Dazed and Confused first. That was so risky. That first chomper wasn't really chomping, so I just went for it. Just taking these Hell Knights down, and there's a lot of them in this level. Just making as short work with them as I can. Trying to be careful with this Mancubus, because every hit from him is just a nightmare to deal with. No pun intended. Nightmare. Get it? Nightmare. See, that attack I do not like. I don't like it from the carcasses. I don't like it from the whiplashes. That ground attack I hate. But not as much as I hate the hit scan from Doom the Dark Ages. If I see that, like, I don't know how you describe it, but the visual screen effect when you get attacked by one of their hit scan attacks, so whether it's the Chain Gunner, the Arachnotron, or the Cyber Demon, whenever that like droplet effect shows up on my screen, I'm mad, and I have to find out who's doing it as fast as possible and just get it off of the map. You know, I think they definitely did the Chain Gunners justice in the Dark Ages after their lackluster inclusion in Tag 2. Although I didn't really hate them in Tag 2, they just weren't very threatening. Which is a shame, because they are absolute menaces in Doom 2. Fun menaces, but still menaces nonetheless. Speaking of, I'm wondering if I should replay any of the old Doom games because of Doom the Dark Ages. Because after playing 2016, I played Doom 1 and Doom 2, mainly so I could fight some of the Doom Eternal roster and see what they were like in the older games. But I also want to play them after playing the Dark Ages, because Dark Ages is probably the most similar to those older games, and I want to see if I have improved at those older Doom games. Because I'll be honest, I am not really that good at them. I don't even know if I play them on Ultraviolence. I'm pretty sure I just play them on Hurt Me Plenty. I am not good at those older Doom games. And it's so strange to me, because I'm playing this literally on an extra life mode on the hardest difficulty. So if I lose all my extra lives, I have to start the campaign over. But on the old Doom games, I have to do Hurt Me Plenty. I don't know, it's kind of embarrassing. Another game that I have played, which is It's not really Doom-like, but it is just such a fun game. I don't even know how I fell there. I just disappeared. I did not like that. But another game that I liked playing that's similar is Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun. That is a fun game. I like playing the Horde mode. I like playing the campaign. That is just a fun game. I'm trying to get this secret. I need this secret. I didn't go too far the first time. Oh my gosh, it's Commander Keen. A game I've never played before, but I've heard a lot about in id retrospectives. I guess I probably have a bit of an obsessive personality when I find something that I enjoy. But we'll get back to that later because this is the end of the video. I appreciate you guys for watching. Bye-bye.